try out. So let's do that. I don't know. This is made by Senpi. I think that's how to say it. I found this game on Steam at the time, and what does that mean? I found this game and it was only like less than $1, so I wanted to buy it. Turn my name. She will wake up on the beach. She will stand up and open her eyes. We're gonna turn this down a little too, 'cause the story will end at the same place where it started. Great, Muppy. You are welcome to this new world. Your new world. Now that the sun has risen, when the moon shows its face, the place will remain the same. When the time comes, the decision to stop everything will be yours. And above all, never forget this. It is you, and only you, who put yourself in this situation. You choose it. I mean, you chose it. Whoopsie. You gave it importance. You created its being. Always remember that. Thus, the universe was created. Huh? The smell, you recognize it well. It's the smell of the sea. The weather is really, really bad. The wind blows strongly against your face. It feels rather cold, and logically... Wait, what? Did I read that right? I don't think I did. A little girl is standing in front of you. That's a strange way to wake me up, don't you think? Who are you? Whoa! Whoa, 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 scary. My brain seems to ask me that sometimes, but I think knowing is beyond my strength. I mean, for a morning, it's a pretty annoying question too. Oh, whoopsie, I can't read today. Existential. Ah, hell. I'm not good at this stuff. Can you tell me where to start, please? Do you at least know your name? I thought about it carefully, and honestly, the most logical answer to that question seems to be Umi. Don't you think? And what are you doing here, Umi? You sure ask a lot of questions. That's kind of the point of an introduction, though. Am I the guest or the one welcoming you? Let's say I'm the one welcoming you. Otherwise, we'll never get anywhere, and I hate it when conversations get awkward. This is a big effort for a child, you know, so be nice to me. The most accurate description of this pile of things around us, made of small, scratchy grains, and a large bucket of water in front of them, is more commonly called by most people on Earth a beach. Since that seems logical and normal, I suggest we call it a beach too. And that makes perfect sense. Let's say you had a choice. The rules here are actually quite simple, and they've been the same since the beginning. I still remember them like it was yesterday, from my very first breath of air, from the moment I opened my eyes. You just have to live. 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 Yes, live. I haven't found any other official rule to this day, but I know that you have to live. It's strange, but the moment you imagine any way to stop it, the universe will never leave you alone. My body seems made to live. It does everything to live, to survive, all the time. And how long are you gonna keep ignoring it? I don't want to yell at her, just tell me. Whoa. Some grains seem to have mutated and changed color, but don't imagine anything cool about it. That beach over there is much denser than the normal and escapes all logic. It completely escapes my understanding. Anxiety rises easily there, The times I tried to venture into it were never good experiences. I feel like I keep nothing from them except a vague, traumatic memory. It's like an answer trying to reach me, like a message the beach is sending me. But my brain will probably never accept. I even feel like I already exploded there, just looking at it. There's nothing more to say, and it must have been an eternity since I last dared to step foot there. I call that thing paradise. Sorry? That's really creepy. I'm sorry for bringing that up. I didn't think it could be so... Like I told you, nothing good comes out of it. It's hard not to see it, but my brain prefers to pretend it doesn't exist. Let me distract you. Would there be something that would make you happy? Yes. Yes. Can you play with me? Please? With pleasure. What do you want to play? Yeah, that's something you never refuse. Playing. Well, I think you can see it, and it seems pretty logical. We're on a beach. The weather is perfect, so we're going to do my favorite activity here. Sit down. You have been sitting next to the little girl for at least 1 or 2 or 5 hours. 5 days, maybe? The notion of time now feels completely abstract to you. The more you think about it, the more you realize the universe isn't that horrible. The world seems neither more peaceful nor more chaotic than before. It is as noisy as it is silent, and as beautiful as it is terrifying. There is something magnificent about doing nothing. Eventually, you think of nothing but the sound of the waves. But just as you begin to dream away, the little girl suddenly interrupts you. Do you know the story of this very small ant? An old story. My mother must have told me, I think. Or maybe it was my dad? It's the story of an ant so small that all it could do was observe the vastness of the world around it. For her, seeing anything else was inconceivable. Her friends, at least, twice her size. The leaf had served as her bed at least 5 times her size. The tree, so big she couldn't even see it in her field of vision. And the river, don't even talk about it. Its currents look like real black holes to her. No escape for the poor little ant faced with such an oversized life. She kept thinking and thinking. Was it her who wasn't made for this world? Or the world that wasn't made for her? How could she live, so fragile, so innocent, and above all, so small? And by thinking too much, laminating and crying every night, the mere idea of what her brain might look like made her panic. Her existence slowly consumed her. Maybe dying would help me think less. The little ant thought. It was on her deathbed that the ant finally understood who she was. By overthinking her life, by being so overwhelmed, wasn't she, at the end, the greatest thing to exist? At the moment of her death, the little ant felt more alive than ever. But what do you do when rest does not exist? You know, the real misery in this world is understanding things. I thought being careless was the solution, but I realized that the second you become aware that you are breathing, you are forever trapped. I don't know how or why, but we are doomed. You and I are both overwhelmed by all of this. I know. It turns out there isn't such a big difference between us after all. It's mostly about who will enjoy thinking the most, who will want to discover more, who will stop first, but above all, who will be the most afraid. Meanwhile, fragile little things like me often end up breaking. Not an ounce of solution, not an ounce of hesitation. There is no answer to the question, who are we? And you, have you ever felt small? What was the end again? And what about you? Umi, everything fades. You will fade too someday. But for now, on this beach, there are no more questions to ask ever again. You don't have to wait for the end to understand something. Truthfully, you've never been as free as you are this morning, the sunset. The very definition of flowing water. If you don't know who you are, then create the answer to that question yourself. Have fun, Umi. Who do you want to be? That's funny when you put it that way. I'd like to be dramatic, but for once, it doesn't sound so bad. Answer accepted. Let me think now. You know what? I think I've thought enough here. So from today until my next awakening, I've decided to be a little girl on the beach. Perfect! And have you ever tried going into the water? Yes, several times, and you know very well that I hate it. Alright. But have you ever tried going into the water as a little girl on the beach? No, never. Do you think that would change the fact that I don't like water? I don't think the little girl on the beach loves the water. I know her. She'd rather be on the beach, I guess. Yes, but when the little girl on the beach enters the water, she turns into a little mermaid. All you have to do now is transform. The little girl on the beach wonders if a mermaid can drown too. Do you want me to drown? You think a lot for a child. That's true. But you know, children are capricious too. Capricious? I don't know. The little girl on the beach is very capricious. Capricious. So let me have my whim and come play with me, Muppy. Umi walks away. She is happy, or at least she seems to be. It may be the first and last time you see her like this, but it makes you smile. A kind of pride, like a father watching his daughter. And yet, you already know it. Life will not often be so gentle with the little girl on the earth, asking why. She asking why. Umi is just fine tonight. She falls asleep peacefully, or at least it seems that way. Good night, Umi. Oh, okay, so that is the end of that then.